What's up?
Hey, I have some bad news.
What's going on?
I mean, not for you particularly, just for myself, basically. I'm trying to get us a new Canine script, and we might not be getting the tables, which would suck.
A new canine script and what else?
I'm trying to make them give us more uniform in vehicles, but they're not being very receptive about it. But the new script should have, it should make the Canine way more reliable in the way that it detects weapons and drugs,
Right.
as well as it not attacking people if you look at it the wrong way.
Gotcha.
And hopefully I can, convince them to give us a tech K9 that maybe possibly be utilized uh, more reliably in the way that they won't target Leos or EMS or any governmental jobs, basically, law enforcement jobs or healthcare jobs, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
I mean, it might have some issues with people going off duty, but the percentage is so small. I'm willing to make sacrifice for that.
Right.
Anyways, JC might be joining us, so just let me check with her if she is, and if she's not, we'll just go ahead and start.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm gonna go check my paycheck real quick and be right back down here.
Go ahead.
What are you doing? Did you finally decide to come in? She's warm. She's actually like warm.
Hello. Thank you.
lot more than that. I just considered it early for
What's
the city.
up?
Okay, so the first stuff we're gonna do today, actually I'm gonna skip you on the last one because I trust you completely. But how the training is gonna go is that I'm just gonna go over you the new SOP. We'll just go over the important stuff. I won't read you the entire thing. Just stuff you should know, and then we'll just do a little, traffic stop where you operate via the standards, and that'll basically be it until we get a new K9 script because they're telling me some stuff might change. And yeah.
We
I don't
pulled up in
want-
my eyes real quick so I can see it. We go over.
Yeah, same.
Alright, I got it pulled up.
So basically, a few stuff. We are supporting a subdivision. Our entire existence is here to help officers do their job more efficiently and more easier. Obviously, you can respond to calls by your own. You don't need to, be a supporting unit. But K9 as a whole is sort of meant to, make lives easier for the Leos, especially CID and SRT in the future. I'll expand on that later, but that's it for now. Jurisdiction, you can patrol basically anywhere you want, do whatever you want. But if it's on the up north or Palito or Sandy or like that, and that's BCSO jurisdiction. What you're gonna do is you're gonna respond, and if there's a BCSO unit available, you're gonna call them over there, and until they get there, you can operate the scene on your own, but when they get there, they take over command. In city, of course, you take over the command and you have the jurisdiction, but other than that, out of city, that's BCSO bounds, and you have to operate by the directions. Obviously, do not do anything that goes against the SOP, even if they tell you, even if they say it's on them and they'll take responsibility, you don't do it, okay? Even if it's their jurisdiction, and they want to search a vehicle without reason, you don't do it because that's not your choice. You don't have the choice. That's something you just can't do.
Wait, so we can't use the
Disciplinary.
K9 all up north is what you're saying on a 1011 if we have one?
You can definitely do that if you meet the requirements to start a dog search on a vehicle. You can do that. You can do that if another unit requests that you do it and they explain why they want you to do it. But if they cannot explain to you why they want to have a vehicle searched, or they don't have a reason, this is to avoid abusement of the dog search. If they cannot explain to you, don't do it, because you might later be in a lawsuit, and I don't want my officers in any of that. I'd rather someone get away with like 20 grams of cocaine than us entering a lawsuit and me later maybe having to put some disciplinary action on you just because we're listening to another unit. That's basically it. Because as I see it, you all are your own persons, and I don't care if another unit told you that it's fine to do something even if it goes against your SOP. You don't do it. You're responsible for your actions, is what I'm saying.
Gotcha. I thought we had like a mutual aid policy with them. We could patrol up there, they could patrol down here. I mean, they are technically called Los Santos County Sheriff's Office.
Yeah, but how it works right now is that they're starting to get more jurisdiction over the out of city. So whenever you can, just call in a BCSO unit. If they said it's fine, you can operate it on your own. Go ahead, of course. But if they'd like to be there, let them take over because it is technically their jurisdiction.
I'll do it sometime.
disciplinary action. Only me, Ramona, and another person will be deciding on later that will also be able to certify and revoke certification. Are able to basically revoke your certification or grant you it, but only myself and Ramona are able to give you disciplinary action, which means only Ramona or myself can, give you a warning, kick you out of the subdivision, stuff like that. Anyone else threatens you to, that they're gonna kick you out or do something to you, fuck them, okay? They don't know what they're talking about. Don't listen to them. And if they
Yeah,
do that,
fuck
just
'em.
report it. I'm sorry, but I know a lot of officers have been kind of filling themselves up because they're higher-ranking officers. I don't care. They can be a fucking captain for all I care, and if they tell you they're gonna get you kicked out of K9, and they don't have a position K9, nah, that's not gonna happen.
Just tell them to speak to the boss.
Exactly. A lot of captains, lieutenants, and above have been feeling themselves lately about that, and I want to make that clear for you, that you do not have to fear anyone that is not in K9 in regards to your position in K9. Unless, of course, you commit a felony or something, then, you get kicked out of SSD as a whole, then I can't do shit about it, but in regards to your position K9, don't be afraid.
Gotcha.
So you're gonna start off as detection. Basically, detection, as you know, is basically narcotics, drugs, and firearms. You will have a K9 that is trained to detect all sorts of drugs. We have the complete list later on that you can view. With regards to firearms, it's kind of iffy, the list. They can detect most drugs. They can only detect about half of the firearms that we have in the city. I did speak with government and they should be updating the list soon at least, so hopefully that changes. But until that is so, take every sniff you commit at a vehicle or a person with a grain of salt, because they might have something, but the K9 doesn't detect it. And right now I actually tested the K9 script like 2 hours ago, and it was completely broken. It didn't detect anything. So we'll see if it works in the field test of it, but just for now, be aware.
Gotcha.
You're not permitted to. I'm actually gonna just go ahead and say it until we have SCR open. You can use the tracking for your K9. You do that, but by some calling over your K9, opening your handy dandy K9 app that sends waves to your K9 to tell it what to do, and you tell it by tracking, and then you insert the lucky number of that person in the app, and then it searches for it. Be advised, it's very iffy. A lot of the time, the K9 just goes off in the completely wrong direction, and I don't know what they're doing. They're off doing their own thing. Sometimes it does work, sometimes it does not. Also, take that with a grain of salt. Attacking people, sending your dog to attack people, don't do that, don't try that. It's very iffy, it's very broken, and it will only cause more harm than good. We are looking to get a better attack script, but I don't know, we'll see about that. So for now, all you can do is basically do drug searches and, searching for people, sending your dog after a scent or something like that. With your equipment, first of all, the radio. You can have K9 in your radio. Look at my radio call sign right now. You can have it like that, with call sign, then followed by K9, then your name. You can put the K9 little brackets, anything, just, people know that you're running K9 actively. If you're tactical, and if you'd like to let it become tactical, if you have a tactical K9, you can have a tactical K9 in your name, but it will be shortened to TAC9, basically. That's just to let people know that you have a dog that is trained in TAC, but no one is gonna have that anytime soon, so if you see that happening, just tell them to not put it in. Uniform. As I said, as a non-certified handler, currently, as you are now, you cannot wear anything related to K9, but once you do get certified, you can wear numerous vests with black pants, sort of black cargo pants like the ones I'm wearing right now, only black. And more like combat boots type, black boots, with numerous K9 vests at your disposal. Yeah, I want you guys to mix and match and do whatever you want, and you can wear any hat you want. as long as it says K9.
Got you.
Beyond that, you must have your regular, officer duty belt, all the regular stuff. For your K9, you cannot have any K9 that does not have a law enforcement vest on it. So basically, for us right now, until I can get more variations, it's gonna be just the Belgian Shepherd with the little sheriff vest. I'm trying to get the triple S to SAST, but we'll see how that works for me. Vehicles, you can basically run any vehicle you want that has K9 in it. Like you see my Charger right over here. As long as it has K9, like written K9 on it, you can run it. Some vehicles do have K9 cages inside of them, and you can technically run K9 in there, but I do not permit it. You must have a clear label of K9. The reason for that is because if you're in a, God forbid, 1080, or you're responding to a high risk call, I don't want people ramming into your car while your K9 is in there. And most people, you'd be surprised actually, very aware that if there's a K9 in there, they don't want to ram it in, because then you can actually shoot at them. Just so you know, if someone rams into a vehicle and your vehicle has a K9 and it is labeled K9, you can shoot them because that is endangerment of an officer, that is attempting to kill your dog, and I will not stand for that. So you are free to open fire in case someone repeatedly, intentionally is ramming your vehicle to cause harm to your car or your K9. But in any scenario, you should always try to, not put your vehicle or your K9 in that situation. Respond, a little bit further away to robbery calls, a little bit out of the way for shootouts, stuff like that.
And don't be fooled, man. You got MCs in the city, and they'll pull up on the patrol cars and try to hit them with bats and stuff.
Really?
I've seen that happen.
Yeah, they do sometimes do that. With K9 vehicles, for me, if your K9 is in there and they just hit the vehicle, you can tell them to stop once, and if they don't stop once, I generally don't care. I will cover your back 100% of the time. You can shoot them, you can do whatever the fuck you want to them, as long as it's not sadistic or anything. But yeah, it's completely blacklisted for me for someone to try and hurt your K9 or your vehicle.
And then if you had to put somebody down, call EMS right away, so cover the city's ass.
Yeah, call Juice over here.
Gotcha.
CYA, cover your ass.
Let's see. Transporting. I tried to not make it happen, but High Command told me to do it anyways. If your vehicle has a split cage, I'm not sure if this one has, but no, this one doesn't. If your vehicle has a split cage, meaning you have like half of the back seat a crate and then half of the back seat is actually, a back seat with a clear barrier between them, you can actually transport a suspect in there. Personally, I would recommend trying to give it off to a regular patrol car if you can. I do not like suspects in K9 vehicles. In my opinion, I don't like that they made us have that, but if you must, you can. And it's only for split cage vehicles, so I think the Charger actually doesn't have it. I know that the Crown Vic has it. I think the Tower also have it. Don't quote me on that. You'll have to check your vehicle for yourself. But yeah, if it has a split cage, you can run a suspect in there. With off-duty, you can take your K9 off-duty. You just has to still have the K9 vest on it, simply because that is, how our K9s are. We kind of glue the vests to them, and now we can take them off. Just to make sure that while you're off-duty, you don't tell anyone your K9's certifications or its name, simply because we are trying to keep the K9 abilities, and they're gonna see you out on the street and they're gonna say, oh, it's this guy and he knows how to run attack or detection or whatever, and they're gonna act based on that, because people get to know each other very quickly. So try to not let anyone know your K9 name or certification. You can let them know about the vaccines, and if you're currently an active duty cop and you are, for example, doing a traffic stop, you can let them know what's your K9's current objective. So for example, you can say, okay, I'm gonna have my K9 search for drugs in your car, but you can tell them my K9 can, find cocaine or, I don't know, lean or a Glock or something. right? Just don't be too specific about it, basically.
Got you.
If you're SRT, you may not relay any information besides when and if your dog is about to attack. Vehicle pursuits. Do not try to do vehicle pursuits with the canine. If it's absolutely necessary, you're more than welcome to. But if you do, don't be primary, don't grapple, don't speed, don't box anyone in. Your entire purpose as part of pursuit is to keep an eye on the vehicle and keep your distance, basically. If you must, absolutely must block a vehicle, do it from the sides where they can't actually, ram into you. Shots fired. During shots fired, you have to park your car a bit away from the scene to make sure your canine doesn't get hit, and you must act as if you're a regular officer, unless you are, tactical trained. In which case, if you are, you will be trained on how and when to utilize your canine. But no one is gonna be here doing that anytime. So for now, just act as if you're a regular officer, and try to keep your canine out of harm's way. I don't know if you're looking at the document right now, but the next thing should have firearms and narcotics that the canines are able to detect. I can read it to you if you want, but you can also read it later yourself.
I can see it.
Without the canines are gonna search the vehicles. Right now it doesn't work. I actually want to show it to you, in person, but an hour ago it didn't work, and I don't think it's gonna work now. So how the canines should operate is you're gonna have hold up. You're gonna go next to the vehicle. You never want to be behind it or in front of it, just in case they start to take off, and your canine is gonna be constantly behind you, right? You always want to be at the sides when you tell them to search. And you're gonna say the command search. In Dutch it's gonna be, I'm totally gonna butcher it, so forgive me, but it's gonna be Zoek, basically. And reason we're actually transitioning to Dutch commands is because people are gonna get pets soon inside the city. And roly-poly wise, if someone says sit, they can also tell you canine to sit. Because canines don't know who to listen to, right? They're dogs. They don't really differentiate. But yeah, for now, until the pets are in, you can say the commands in English. But once the pets are inside the city, we're gonna switch to Dutch, basically.
Got you.
So you're just gonna go ahead and say the command search, and you're gonna have to follow your canine around as it goes around. Right now it's pretty broken. They somehow open the doors and the trunk, and most of the times they don't even signal that there are firearms or drugs inside the car. If they do, they should just be pawing at the car. If they don't, they'll just be running around barking, and then just standing over here at the end at the trunk and staring into the car. Like I said, it's pretty broken at this moment. If you see a dog pawing, it's a clear sign that he did detect. But if he doesn't paw, I take it with rain salt again, because there is probably something in that vehicle. If there is, he didn't detect it. So if you can get a reason, an actual lawful reason to search the car, I say go ahead. But otherwise, if the dog didn't paw, you can't know for sure that there isn't drugs in there or weapons.
Gotcha.
Tactical canine isn't important. Injuries. So the injuries part is actually, I actually want to do it a bit more in detail, but I'm just gonna read it to you, and you can always go back to the document. How we expect people to roly-poly an injury to your canine is that basically if your canine, for example, someone shot at it and it went down, or someone, I don't know, crashed the car into it while they were searching a vehicle or something. We have two types of injuries, which is basically a bleeding wound injury that can be caused by stabbing shots, or a blunt force injury, which is most often gonna be probably a broken bone or a fracture or anything like that. So I'm not gonna explain it to you because it's not yet in as part of our actual procedures. I'm still waiting for EMS to actually get back to me on some of that. But if you can roly-poly what's written in there, you're more than welcome to. I would love to see that. But if you can't, that's fine. Do you want me to go over it really quickly, or are you fine with what we've said so far?
Good, I guess.
Okay. I just suggest reading about it later because it is gonna be at some point as part of our SOP. For now, it isn't until EMS gets back to me, and if they don't get back to me, it's probably just gonna remain like that. But I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you get a dog out and people are just have their sole ill intent is to shoot, they're just gonna shoot the dog first thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I also want. I think that having to roly-poly the injuries to the canine will actually make people a bit more aware of what they're doing with the canine. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I do realize it's kind of a chore to roly-poly something with a dog, but I want people to take care of the canine. And if it's gonna be a chore to roly-poly an injury to your canine, you're gonna make sure it doesn't get hurt.
Right.
So it's another thing. And if people like roly-polying, with the dogs, then they're welcome to. It's over there for them. In case you lose your canine, there will be an investigation. Either myself or Ramona will be leading it. And regarding the investigation, if you're found to be responsible in any way for canine's death that is not reasonable, as in your canine died for little to no reason, or the reason wasn't sufficient enough to result in the canine's death, you will be met with very, very harsh consequences. And I'll be honest with you, probably the first thought that would come to our minds would be expulsion from canine, or at least having you off duty canine. You can be a regular patrol officer, or for at least quite some time. With canines, we will be having funerals. So in case your canine dies, I expect to be up on the stadium and say a few words. And in order to regain a canine after you've lost a canine, you've been cleared to rejoin the force, the canines division. It will take 2 weeks. So for 2 weeks after you've lost your canines, you will not be able to run canine again for 2 weeks. You may run along with somebody else. You can be in the same canine vehicle, and you can help them with their canine duties. But you cannot have your own canine out and operate as a canine handler.
Get you.
That's about it in regards to the important bits of the SOP. Obviously, I skipped over a lot, and I suggest you read through it. But a lot of it is also common sense and stuff you've seen before, so not that hung up on it. I kind of wish the canine script worked right now, but it probably doesn't. Let's see. I'm gonna put my guns inside the truck.
I got a single ecstasy on me if you want me to put that in there.
Yeah, you can. They will detect any amount of drugs, so.
It's in there.
Important. As we don't need to, have any reason to search a vehicle technically as canine. Still, you need to explain. I just expect you all to, when asked, oh, why did you make your canine search the vehicle? I expect you to have an answer. It doesn't have to be, a very detailed answer like, oh, I saw a handoff and then entered the vehicle. It can be just enough as, the person acting suspicious or anything like that. Anything that might make you want to have your canine search the vehicle, but not out of completely thin air. And another thing, when you do search a vehicle, make sure you tell the person, the driver or any occupants within it, to exit the vehicle and step as far away as you can. Not as far away, but a few meters away. So the dog doesn't confuse their scent with what's inside the car.
Gotcha.
It's another important bit, and I suggest, personally, having your canine run the car at least 2 times, because maybe just by pure chance and luck and the will of God himself, your canine will decide to, mark the car the second time. And it's also, it's pretty realistic, if I'm being honest. We do make the canines search the same area multiple times just to be sure. But yeah, as you can see, it didn't mark anything. Currently, the canines are broken, it seems. Maybe after storm, they will decide to cooperate. Do you have any weapons on you?
Yeah, I got my service pistol, taser, and rifle.
I'm gonna try to have the cannon statue. Let's see if he tells us that you have stuff on you. Oh, there we go. That's what he's supposed to do if he finds something.
So they jump and
He's
sit.
gonna, yeah, jump and sit. I'm not sure if the vehicle he will actually sit. I think they just jump. But
Maybe it's because it's
yeah,
a police car. You think?
it shouldn't. We've tested it before, and it should work with police cars. We can try to do it on the fire truck.
That one might be in the same group. I can take a local car real quick. We can test it
Sure,
on
go
that.
ahead and kidnap a Tesla.
Jesus! Ah! Damn degenerate! Dick.
You son of a
It's on,
bitch.
chump.
Hey man, listen, I seem to borrow this.
Oh. Get him.
I'm gonna
Okay, team bonding.
dark bag.
Where's my K9 when you need it?
What's up?
The K9 should have attacked him, but well. Oh yeah. I don't know if you know, but K9s right now are fucking crazy. And if you shoot if you discharge your weapon, they're gonna attack you. If you push them a little bit wrong, they're gonna attack you. If you look at them a bit the wrong way, they're gonna attack you. And yeah, I suggest only take out your K9 when you need to use them, and then put them back inside the car. Wink, wonk, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah. I got you,
Because
man.
otherwise, they're probably gonna go rabid, if I'm being honest. I don't think the vaccinations worked on them. I think they're kind of resistant.
Are they like all
to the
Cujo or
vaccinations.
something?
Exactly. They kind of go mad after a bit of experiencing the mode, and they just want everything dead. So, just occasionally put them inside the car, let them, eat the back seat or something like that, and they'll come down, and then you can take them back out. But yeah, just only take them out when you need to, until we can actually get them, vaccinated. Wink wonk.
Right.
But yeah, let's try to put something inside this car.
You get the ecstasy out of the other car real quick.
Yeah, same.
I got 2 Walters on me. I
I
confiscated
suggest
last
not
night.
looking too good into its eyes, because it will attack you. I'll actually put mine inside the glove box. I'll see if maybe that helps.
Alright. I got 3 pistols in the trunk, 1 ecstasy.
I put my FNX inside, and then in the trunk I'll put the rest of my guns. Okay. Come here, doggy! Oh boy. It scares me when transmitting this.
They're just gonna lunge at you and just put you on your back.
Yeah. How I hope will go is that we'll get a custom canine script in which the canine will actually be a usable item that you can use and not use.
Right.
And target somebody, it will show you who it targets, and if it sets it will be able to search an area for anyone hiding, like non-Leos hiding. Just a whole better canine script basically. But as you can see, it didn't mark, even though we have a bunch of illegal items in there. Yeah, it's broken right now. Maybe after storm it will be fixed, but that's about it in regards to the K9. I was gonna... Part of the K9 certification is just, a certifier riding alongside you for 3 different calls and seeing how you operate a traffic stop, responding to a suspicious drug deal, and also a high risk scenes, such as a robbery or something like that, just to make sure you know what you're doing. But canines don't really work right now, and the city is dead, and I trust you, so I'm just gonna go ahead and certify you, because I do believe you know what you're doing overall. If you do have questions, or you're not sure how to respond to something, just pretend you're a regular officer and later ask either myself or Ramona, or if God's wills it, the third person will have certifying people. I'm still not sure who that will be. I'm hoping they'll be competent. I'm hoping they'll be very active, but we'll see. If you're interested in that type of thing, let me know. If not, I'll keep looking. But yeah, that's about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and certify you. It's too bad the K9 is kind of broken right now. Pray
Yeah,
to God that by next week we'll have a better K9 script.
I hope so, but I mean, whatever you decide to do with me is what you decide to do with me. You know, however I perform, whatever you see me fit for, I'll be, comfortable in doing.
For now, you're like part of the candidates, at least for me, in who's gonna certify others. Um, just because you seem to be knowing what you're doing. From the brief interactions I've had with you and with your opinion and stuff, of course I'm not gonna go ahead and certify, make you that person right now. I kind of want to give it a week or two, see how everyone behaves in K9, get feedback on everyone, and then off of that I'll go. But yeah, I'm also looking for people who want to do it. I don't want, to dump this job on someone, because it is a lot of work, if I'm being honest, because myself and Ramona are not here a lot. The person who's gonna do it will also be certifying others and supervising, and just making sure the department, the vision is run coherently and consistently and up to standard when Ramona and myself are not around. So it's quite a hefty job, but yeah. Oh, another thing. If you don't know, use your F11 muscle. You can briefly check the lucky numbers of people around you to make your dog track for them. So if you want to take out your canine, a few hours ago it didn't work, maybe now it will work. Just take out your canine via the F10 muscle. You gotta give it a name, you gotta make sure the breed is Shepherd. And then you do spawn canine. Afterwards you have a bunch of list of
Oh my
commands
god,
that are
I literally
self-explanatory.
selected. That's not the one I selected.
That's fine, it really doesn't matter. This is just to check if it works. My lucky number is 24. I'm gonna go towards the fireman guy and hide a little bit. Try to make your canine search me. I'm not sure.
Zoic.
But you can sort of guess that the person is in the area if the dog is barking and sticking to one area. It did work now, which is kind of surprising because a few like an hour ago it didn't. But hey, is there someone inside? I swear to God I had something bump in here. Well, whatever. But yeah, you can use a dog to search. Just make sure you use the F11 muscle and do not abuse it too much.
What the fuck?
What?
You see that announcement?
No, what announcement?
It says it's in the skybox. Needing Pete. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Keeps okay, so needing PD to respond to the gas station off of Grove Street reference shooting at pumps. It's literally an announcement across the skybox. What the fuck?
I do not see it.
We're not getting any shots fired calls.
Where's that? What's the postal?
It's the gas station on Grove Street. You know where that's at? Down in Davis area. Going towards the airport.
Yeah, is that like around postal
It's 9094.
1994?
We're not getting any shots fired calls down there though, which I don't know what the fuck this is about.
I'm not sure either because I don't see anything on my GPS.
How do you make the dog go away once you have it out?
Oh, you dismiss it. Use your F10 muscle, and then do dismissed.
I think I can't see it because of the door lock.
If you have like
There
an
it is, yeah.
option that is completely white, just use that one.
I just couldn't
yeah,
see it due
just-
to the door lock.
Yeah, just make sure you don't. You use a K9 with care because it is a killing machine and it will kill. Hey, did you get to something about people and I know EMS might be getting them better. Did you get like a dispatch call about a gas station?
So it's not going to be in the top of
Grocery.
your eyes, it's going to be in the top left where your skybox is at, essentially.
Yeah, for me the only thing that appears is stolen cars.
You hear?
Yeah. Is that like a 911 call? Did you get a 911 call? Because I did not get it. Mr. Juice,
Can't even hear him talking.
we can see you move, we can't hear you talk.
It wasn't it was literally just an announcement. Not like how the tsunamis
As if-
are, but it's like an announcement just in the skybox, essentially.
Okay.
I can email it to you if you like.
You can try to respond to it if you know where that is. I'm just not exactly sure where that gas station is.
Yeah, it's 9094 in Grove Street.
You know, helping us out. But yeah, you can go ahead and wear a K9 vest now, and if you find any shirts that are not... Did you get my keys? Yeah, there you go.
I did now.
If you find any shirts that are not t-shirts, t-shirts are reserved for command. If you find any shirts that have K9 and SSD on them, feel free to use them. That's about it. Uniform is pretty lax. You can wear whatever you want as long as it's not a t-shirt, basically. And you know, you have the pants listed, the pants and shoes listed in the SOP.
You gotta wear those specific black cargo pants, or can you wear like the more bigger hugging ones, if you would?
If you show them to me, I can clear you for them. The important thing to me is that you have, you know, sort of black loose pants that actually have pockets in them. Kind of like the ones I'm wearing. Yeah. I don't see the point in having a very strict uniform. But as long as you're wearing a vest and you know you make sure you're known as K9, in my opinion, will clear you for just about anything as long as it's sort of coherently dressed as you might guess.
I'll show you once we get clear of this. So this is the Grove Street gas station. We're in the Grove, if you would, the hood. And apparently they were shooting down here. I'm not seeing any shell case. Yeah, here it is. I got trajectories right here on this one.
I actually forgot my... It's gonna be Wednesday. I forgot my weapons inside the black car.
Oh god.
Yes. We might want to go back now.
Let's go back up there. I just want to see if there's any shell casings real quick. They should have came from like over here. Yeah, here they are. There is a shitload right
The
here.
problem with that, unless we have DNA samples, we can't do much based off shell casings unless we
Yeah.
have the gun that they used on the person. It's a mess. There's no reason to really respond to it. Oh, someone's selling drugs. Let's just go back to the station then we'll respond to that one.
God damn, this thing fucking spins.
Yeah, I need to get it upgraded. It's still the standard.
You upgrade
You
your
should,
cars?
I upgrade my cars, of course. I give them a better engine, better brakes, a bit of suspension so they don't go haywire on high speeds. Yeah.
That drug cell is right at the tattoo shop next to the Ag Standard Bank.
Yeah, we'll go there after
Oh
we get
fuck,
my
the
guns
car is
back.
gone. It looks like it evaporated out of thin air.
seems like it. Maybe the EMS guy depot. Oh, I know what happened. The EMS guy is no longer here. And
Yeah.
when there are no
Oh,
people
but he's
to
in
load
there.
it up. Hey, what happened to the black car?
You talking, bub?
What happened to the black car over here?
I don't know. I was in my head. Question: how do you guys pull up your MDTs? What's your default muscle?
K.
I use K.
K as in king.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself another pair of firearms, I guess. They can't use those firearms anyway, so I'm not too worried.
What you looking for on there, boss? Just browsing.
I'm not trying to find the announcements, but it's
By
not.
the way, Weber, I don't know if you know this, but criminals are not allowed to use PD commissioned
I can't find the announcements for
firearms.
the prices.
So, if you do, like lose yours, they can't actually use them, and if
Do you
they
have
do
an
use them, it's a
announcement
government
section
ticket.
in your MDT?
This announcement I'm talking about is in the skybox. 10-4, got you loud and clear. No, the announcement I got came across the skybox. I don't know if it was directed at PD personnel. She didn't get it. Like, I'm the only one that got it seems like. But
Oh no, not that. So in the MDT itself, there should be, I
there's
guess,
a
an
bulletin
announcement.
board. That's about it.
Yeah, something like that, and it should give the prices for like EMS and all. But I just, for whatever reason, I don't see it.
I don't have your own, like, personal email that you're all in.
We have our own email, but they don't, for whatever reason, higher ups didn't post the prices there to make it easy for us. But they're saying it's in the MDT, and I'm just like, where?
I would feel like it would be on the bulletin board in the front page, but if you're not seeing it there, then I don't know where it could be at, to be honest with you. Because I don't know what y'all's CAD looks like, or MDT looks like compared to ours.
I found it. Okay, so they're calling it announcements, but you're right. It's called the bulletin board. I found it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
on the front page. No problem. No problem.
Oh wow.
I'm back.
10-4. Do you want to drive or you want me to drive?
You can drive if you want.
I'll be in the vehicle.
Cool. Oh, we might need to repair it. It looks kind of bad.
Look bad in your eyes.
It looks completely messed up.
Not my eyes. Do you run body cam?
I do.
You do run body cam?
Of course.
Do you want me to go back and repair it then for your eyes, or do you care?
Nah, it's fine. If you say it's alright to you guys.
Well, last night you weren't on, but we had a monster truck and it literally like drove over the back end of my car, and for like an hour it was non-stop, so I couldn't get it repaired. But the car range is fine, no engine light, no anything. It's just the back left was like I had been fucking ran over by a monster truck, if you would.
Oh, they're still going. Do
Shit.
code 2 over there. Just don't run your sirens. Lights, but no sirens, basically.
Yeah, but do you know that if you even run lights, there's like an ambient noise?
Really?
Yeah, so I usually never do that when I go to drug calls. I just make sure intersection's clear and just proceed through.
I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know.
Of course. Yeah, so it's like people's lights. They're like on a traffic stop. You'll hear from like a few blocks away, and it'll just be like a damn ambient siren noise. We got a car up on the sidewalk over here, maybe? Oh, it's just a bush. And we got a car in the parking garage.
Receive new we have the new script to work is that we'll be actually be able to send a dog out to search people who are nearby.
Really?
Yeah, so it will actually go towards the nearest non-Leo. At least that's how I hope they'll do it. I told them how I want the canine script to go. So there'll be an ability like this, where it searches for the nearest non-Leo around. Well, I mean, non-white is the job, I suppose.
Shit.
Seems like we missed it.
I saw a car in here, but then it just disappeared out of thin air. So it probably went out this way. Yeah, it was some kind of black sports-looking car that was in this parking garage. But I don't know where they were. Just want to give them the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, for example, if you tell me, like, you know, I respond to a drug call and I saw this guy and his car right next to where it happened, I'd say, look, that's good enough reason for me, for you to, you know, have the dog search the vehicle.
Yeah, it's just the area. It's not a super big radius, but it's just a radius that I would like to see if anyone's on foot first before I just start approaching cars like that.
Try going to the left of here. Yeah, right away, right. Try right.
That car's
Nah,
way
that's a
out of
local
there,
car.
yeah. So yeah, this car in the garage is not a local, but like an import. But I don't like to target imports because that's just scummy.
If you here's the thing, if like say car parked and there's no one there beside it, nah. But if, for example, you know, you got a drug call and you know you see someone entering the vehicle, for me it's reason enough for you to go ahead and say, okay, I'm gonna run my K9 on that vehicle just to be sure.
Yeah, I only just observed it in the parking garage, so I figured the guy would maybe still be around. It would seem like a little curious as to why he was sitting there.
Oh, someone is selling drugs again.
I'm not even seeing the circle for that Baytree Canyon.
Oh, is it? It's right at
It's up in the
that guy over
5001,
there. Yeah,
but it's a whole fucking street. Oh, you got it?
yeah. It's right over there.
That is not Baytree Canyon. You want to go up there or not? I mean, it's all the way in Polito.
Sure, we can check it out.
I can run cut up there till we're about like a mile out.
Yep. What the hell is that in front of us?
Like a motorbike.
That's not a local. Oh
Got fucking
boy,
hauling
so
ass.
See if we can catch up. I doubt it.
I'll take a right into Legion unless I can see him going southbound with Strawberry. I don't see him on Strawberry.
Oh no, I think he went left. I think he went left on the next intersection. Probably right on here.
I think he went right down Center Street or across the bridge.
I don't know. I think I like saw his car fading in and out of, you know, resistance.
All our cars do that in my eyes.
Maybe it was the distance.
Alright, what do you want to do now?
No, I don't know. Kinda hoping that they're gonna sell drugs near us.
We can go up to Polito, but I feel like they're going to be gone once we get up there.
They usually sell at Palito, so I'm not sure.
We can 97 up that way. I mean, I don't care.
Sure. Oh, that's a showing front door.
Yeah. So I didn't know. I thought we had mutual aid with them. Considering we're state police
We do.
or LSCSO,
We do have
we just
mutual aid,
can't.
but we also have jurisdiction. So our jurisdiction, main jurisdiction, is in the city, and their main jurisdiction is out of the city. So obviously, you know, you can respond to any call at any time. Just that be aware that most times when you respond to like an out of city call and and sheriff comes by, you will probably have to give him, you know, primary on that call.
But I don't feel like they give us the same courtesy when they have Collins City here. I feel like it's kind of ass backwards in that sense.
To be honest, I don't really care if you respect that or not, but obviously, you know, what I do expect you is, you know, if you have a sheriff pulls shows up and says, "Hey, this is my jurisdiction. Give me the call." I really just don't want you guys fighting over it. Just give him the primary on it. Be done with it. In terms of you saying that they're not respecting our jurisdiction, you're completely right. They're not. But we have been getting more calls about sheriffs going out into, Blaine County and handling calls over there, even if SST guys pull them over or primaries. It's just how it's been happening lately. But yeah, if you don't want to give it away, like if you don't want to offer it up, that's fine. But if someone tells you to give it up, I don't want you guys to fight it, basically.
Oh no, I mean I'll be more than happy to give it up. It's just that it's like a two-way street deal, and it's like we're on the one way, and they're not coming our way whatsoever.
Honestly, I agree with you, but it's a bit above my pay grade to start discussing jurisdictions. The most I can do is tell you guys, what I expect of you, and that's it. In regards of what is expected of them, that's sort of, high command and LSCSO high command. I can't really, do anything much above it. If it bothers you, I'd say go ahead and make a ticket, but for now it hasn't been going on a lot. What is boosting it?
Yeah, still in the car.
Yeah.
God damn, where the fuck is that even at? That blue car icon, I guess?
Yeah, that's all the way back at the docks.
Yeah.
Don't even bother. We're already going the wrong way.
Look at that car right there, broke down. Chrysler. You see it?
Which,
It was right there where the guardrail splits.
go back then.
There it is.
Oh, that one. Let's check it out. You can go ahead and check abandoned cars for legal items, by the way.
Yeah, do a little quick inventory check on them before we send them off to the impound.
Yep, exactly. Anything in the back?
No, there's nothing in the trunk. They almost always clear them out before they leave them, but sometimes they don't.
If they're on the run, like quickly, they'll just abandon them.
So the way I see it, if it's not like a 1011, or say it is a 1011 where a, say, CID or K9 unit is requested, then of course if it's in Blaine County, give it to LSCSO because there are going to be primaries on it. But if it's in the city, then the state should respond to the primary, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, if it's in city, state should be primary. I'm 100% with you on that one. If it's out of city though, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know at least, BCSO have been given more control over those calls. The problem with that is that they've been primarily patrolling in the city, which is kind of dumb, but what you gonna do?
Right. I mean, what I mean is that, like, say they request like a special unit, and then
You can go ahead and respond without them requesting it, 100%. If they request it, go ahead too. But yeah, basically,
but
I
I've
really
had no
don't mind you
issues
guys
with
responding
anybody.
to whichever calls. Yeah, I don't mind you guys responding to any calls you like. This is only in regard to who's primary in what situation. Yeah. Can you go to the left? Go left away, make a U-turn on
The homeless camp.
Yeah, go to the homeless. I don't know if you know, but this is where they make moonshine.
Oh yeah.
And often, when you have a chase down this highway, they will pop in here quickly and hide. I've had multiple instances where I was doing a 1080 on this highway, and they just, popped in, hid behind like a house or something, I don't know. And then as soon as you pop out, you do a quick check. They come out right behind you on the opposite direction.
Oh, that's a good little spot to tuck away at.
That's why it's being utilized heavily by criminals. Most officers don't even think to check it, which is kind of crazy to me, but...
If we 10-0, I check like every little divot, Every little divot gets checked. We can't find the person, unless it's like a fucking sports car. A sports car's just gonna fucking keep going. most of the time.
I've had multiple Bugattis like stop in this space actually. You see those garages to our right?
Yeah.
That's where they craft weapons.
Yeah.
Slaughter gang. And another MC that is here. Sometimes I really can't remember the name.
Did you want to go to that?
I thought about it, but then I realized, well, it's so far away. By the time they unlock the door, they unlock the car, they're gonna be long gone. It's not even worth it. In drag sense, they might be sticking around, but
It's happened a couple times, but if they're like carjacking somebody, it's like instant. Bam, gone. Like if you're
Need
not
to
within
fix
the
out the
nearest like half
carjacking
mile, they're
rules.
gone.
yeah. Even if you're like even lower than half a mile close, you still probably won't find them.
Yeah, like as soon as the call comes in, they're in the vehicle going.
In my opinion, they need to make that either the timer on how fast you can unlock a car, slower, make it slower, or alternatively, just track the vehicle for a bit so we can, when we respawn, we don't just come to the area where the vehicle was stolen. They're not there. And we don't know where to go.
Well, I'll tell you what would be cool is if, if say someone hotwires a car, then it should be like a risk of, say, the wiring coming loose and the car just shutting off. Like, after being in it for so long, like, say you're in it for, I don't know, 5 minutes. Say, like, the ability for the engine to stay up and running decreases by, like, 5%, like, every, I don't know, a few minutes, every 5 minutes, something like that. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. They just need to let us have more ways to actually, catch them. Not even catch them, just have the ability to respond. Like, obviously, if they do things right and they get away, that's fine. But with stealing vehicles taking only, what, like 10 seconds? Ain't no way we're gonna make that time.
Right, so we had a...
Make it in time, English.
Yeah, because, I mean, like I said, these 1099s, they come across the person's already in the car, unless they're going to be hot wire. Like, unless it's, like, locked, like, hit the door and then hit the hot wire. It might be about 15 seconds, but if they're carjacking, it's just going to be in and out.
Yep.
But
Especially if you know how to hijack it quickly.
Yeah. Well, unless you use, like, the advanced lockpick, if you're just going to hot wire it straight up, then it takes a lock.
Honestly, if you catch a person inside the vehicle, that's even better because you can just stop the vehicle. If it's a local, stop the vehicle, go to the driver's side, and pull him out. And that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
In the vehicle, you have keys.
So we had the situation last night where these guys were robbing Evangelicos. They were in a, it's not really important to the story, but they were in a lifted Jeep Gladiator, like desert tan. It was 3 guys and they had 1 hostage. So apparently the doors were locked or something at Evangelicos. So someone on scene's like, alright, well, escort them to the Fleeca Bank at Legion. I'm like, okay. I mean, they were trying to 22 the situation. They had a hostage and were armed, and they still had tried to commit a crime. I mean, they were committing a crime by having their hostage with them, like a kidnapped person, lawfully restrained. So, escort them down to Legion. They're inside there, and we're talking, like, they make demands. They demand no spikes. No, they demand no Air 1 and a clean chase. So, they're inside there. They're trying to get into the vault. There's, like, some kind of safe box, and there's the vault. They can't get into either. And so it was me and Gray in there at that point, and they were asking, like, how do we get into this vault? How do we get into the safe? But they didn't have the right tools.
Unprepared.
So they had certain tools, like, but they didn't bring they had the right tools, but they didn't have the certain correct ones, if you would. So they had, like, maybe, like, the right key card or whatever, but not, like, oh, they had a key card, but not the right one, if you would.
Yeah, they need like 3 key cards over there, and you need like a saw, and then I think a corrosion kit. I don't remember. I haven't done this in a long time. But I mean, I've never done this and never robbed a bank in my life. But yeah, you need a bunch of tools, and if you don't come prepared, you're fucked, basically.
Yeah, so at this point, I'm like, this is enough. And Gray was saying the same thing. I'm like, this is enough. Like, we cannot let them go to another place and try to rob another place and have this, you know, shit continue going on. Like, we can't just cater to them.
Lighting up a green sports car 2-door mile marker J on Sonora Freeway. Got him clocked 225.
That's going to be that boosted car, I bet.
Negative 32 just in case.
609,
Did you
97.
request 32?
Mile marker J, where the fuck's he at?
I marked him.
She's back that way.
Oh. What the fuck are they doing?
So yeah, so we were going to detain him at this point and arrest him for the attempted and then having the hostage. But no, they decided to get in the Gladiator with the hostage, and we're sitting there just letting them fuck around in the car. And they get in there and they flee, and we're pursuing, and they literally stop again at the jewelry store. So I'm like, pull guns. So we all pull guns. They're like, we have a fucking hostage, don't pull guns. And the doors are still locked. They can't do the Evangelicos. So they get back in the Gladiator, they flee, and it's like a 15-20 minute pursuit with them. And it finally ends with, they're up near the Vinewood sign, at a little power station up there, and Scott and his cadet are talking to him. And we pull up. We didn't hear what Scott said. Scott said don't pull up, but we didn't hear that because he's just super muffled. And they were trying to negotiate with him. But we pull up, and the cadet like shoots at the car. So at this point, we're pursuing, and it's like 15 seconds. They pull into a dirt road, they stop. They start reversing towards me. I reverse my car back. I have Gray and a deputy in my car. And they start shooting. I'm like, fuck this. We started shooting into their car. Even though the hostage is in there, we've been shot at this point. And the way they're driving, I mean, they're literally shooting bullets past the hostage's head. So we just, we're Gray and, you know, we take the initiative to start shooting. And they all go down. Well, I'll tell you more after we get off of this.
Yeah.
He's calling you guys out on your out headlight.
On my what now?
Tell them to write me a citation for it.
Yeah, he told me to write you guys a citation.
No, everyone knows how to do our job except us.
Right?
It was literally like 2 instances last night where we were getting told how to do our job by criminal.
All the time.
I love it, man. It gives me a fucking chuckle.
A lot of us do suck though. I know. He's joking around about me writing you guys a citation.
Does this car come back to anything?
I mean,
He
it's his
doesn't
car.
have a back license plate.
Yeah, so I guess you gotta run the VIN, but if you said it was a green car, is that like actually green? I can't tell.
It's
Like a
greenish to
dark
me.
green. So we had like a green car boosted from the beach. I was curious if that was that one, but you never know.
I'm not sure. Did you guys get like a make and model of the car?
But now it's just a green car, but you know.
It says
gotcha.
green boosted car, that's it.
I gotcha.
Obviously not a lot to go off of there, but
I mean, if you have the registration and the insurance for the vehicle, that's enough for me to let it go.
Don't you do it.
they flee. We ain't keeping up with that.
Yeah, I know.
Worst case scenario, we tase his wheels off.
Yeah.
No, let's not do that.
Like I said, worst case scenario.
So what'd you clock him at?
225.
Holy shit.
That's... oh boy.
He slowed down when he seen me though, so it's kind of mad respect because he could have just taken off. So I'm just gonna do my thing.
It's triple the speed limit.
And it's like twice felony speeding.
Yeah.
You'll be going for like 40 months. That's the
Please?
problem with
I mean, at least he slowed down, and then you know just keep going. Even though you're not allowed to, some people still do it.
not allowed to do what.
You're not allowed to not pull over.
Really?
Yeah, you have to pull over. Just like how you have to identify.
Is that like city laws or
Yeah,
like
that's city ordinance. You have to pull over.
government government
Yep.
stuff?
Yeah, so say you have to pull over and you have to stay on scene at like a robbery for so many seconds after like Evangelical. You can't just smash and grab.
Ah, I didn't know that they have to pull over.
Yeah, they literally have to pull over. I mean, obviously, in certain cases like this, they might not see you because they're going so fast at Mach speeds. They're not going to see your blue lights, but you know, if they're not going super fast and they decide to just run for no reason, then you know, like they at least have to pull over. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna read up on city laws. Apparently, I've not been keeping.
Well, I've been told that by multiple people. I would maybe want to ask him a ticket, but I've been told that, and I've heard that from multiple people, so I just like to go off of that.
I don't think one in there.
What's up?
I don't think one needed here anymore.
706, you clear if we clear off?
Yeah, you're good.
10-4, turn off.
What's that second car in front of us?
Just
What
knew
did
he
it
had the capabilities to get out of here, so
What's the second car in front of us?
no idea.
Shit, they ain't breaking no laws that I saw.
Probably just pulling over. That's probably who he was radioing to.
Just an FYI, they cannot pull into an active scene they were not involved in.
Yeah, they didn't involve themselves though. They just stopped.
Yeah, they cannot pull into though. They don't need to involve themselves. They can't even show up. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha. I'm not gonna be a dickhead though.
Nah, I'm just saying, just so you know, that's still not okay for them to do that. So you're just aware.
Yeah, well aware.
So,
You see, people say like, I'm not gonna be a dickhead about it this time. But if you're not gonna let them know that they're not doing something right, they'll never think they're doing it wrong.
right. It's just, you're like, oh, I never was told that, so that's why I keep doing it.
Do what?
Like, so, like that for instance, like they pull into an active scene. If no one tells them what they did wrong, then they're just going to keep doing it.
Yeah, they can't call in for backup. For example, a lot of the time you'd have MCs, you'd pull over an MC, a member, and they'd radio their friends in like, oh guys, I don't want to have a ticket, come shoot these guys. And then they pull up and they start shooting you, and they're technically not even allowed to pull up. You know, they can't
Civilization
knowingly
and consent,
approach
write a report.
a scene, even if they don't intend to, you know, interfere with it, because just them being there could scare off doing what they want to do.
Right. Do you care? Do you want me to go into the K9 uniform now at the clothing store here, or just no?
Yeah, you can go.
Oh, the fuck.
What the hell is it doing? God, it's on the way over there.
What's that fucking? That's a boosted car.
What is it with a yellow?
Man, seen tampering with the yellow. Like that's a lot to go off of there.
Yeah, right. You can just put on any t-shirt, not a t-shirt, any uniform you like that is not a t-shirt, as well as any vest you like, basically. You can change your pants to being like similar to mine, like black, and high-fitted boots, basically, high-fitted black boots.
Gotcha. So the story, the way it ended. So it was up near the auditorium, if you would. What am I doing? It was up near the auditorium. That's where it ended at. And
Yeah, I saw
it
that.
ended in a shootout.
Oh, you mean the other one? A shootout, okay.
And these guys, as soon as we get them out, they're like, "You fucking shot the hostage, you sorry motherfuckers." But we were literally getting shot at. And at this point, it was, we just had to end the situation.
It's their fault for endangering, yeah.
They were shooting past the hostage's head. If they're in the vehicle, they're not going to be shooting like 5 miles away from the car. Like they're going to be literally aiming guns right next to the hostage's head while they're firing at us. So we downed them all. Car literally catches on fire. We shot it so many times.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna be dying soon. Hold on.
Do you need
Completely
food?
forgot to have my daily Coca-Cola. I need a Fitbit, Jesus Christ.
Always keep an eye on mine. I've never passed out from hunger.
I've come close so many times. Yeah, for example, you can have these pants if you wanted. They just need to be black.
I'll show you the ones I'm talking about if I can find them here. But we literally, it was like we had been catering to them for like 45 minutes. No one else in the city was getting our attention. It was literally just them for like 45 minutes. And as soon as they get down, here comes the fucking waterworks. About saying, "Oh, you don't know how you did this wrong. You did this wrong. You fucking shot the hostage. You fucking idiot. He literally called me a retard. I'm like, what the fuck, man? And I'm like, you can't say that kind of shit. He's like, oh, my bad, my bad. And we literally, Gray and I were just fucking with them for the next hour in booking because they wasted so much of our time. We were doing our due diligence, doing our reports, all that. But they just wanted to keep running their mouths. And we were a quarter mile from Pillbox, and they go flat back in the back. We had no really additionals at this point, so we just had to. These pants are what I'm talking about.
If you can get like a high-fitted boot with them,
Oh yeah, you
maybe.
can. Yeah, so we're literally a quarter mile from Pillbox, and the dude starts fucking crying. So they're like, oh, and then they wake up, all wake up at Pillbox at this point, and they're in there. They changed out of their outfits instantaneously, but we get there just in time.
I'm not allowed to do that, you know that. Like, they can't change it.
Exactly, like they have like a change of clothes in there. Like, are you serious? Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, they're gonna have a change of clothes in there just to change into. And they start trying to walk away, and we cuff them, and one just tries to run, and we get him cuffed. And we're trying to explain to them what's wrong. And they're like, oh, I don't remember this. I don't remember this. I'm like, yeah, you were in the back of our car. We couldn't exactly give you all CPR back there, but you were being transported, and we were literally about to pull up here. And they all decided to fucking just pop up Pillbox. So we have him outside, and one guy, he lets it slip that he kind of knows what happened. But it was like an hour of just back and forth with them. And, I mean, I was laughing my ass off. It was funny as hell. Like, I could not get enough of it.
Yeah, as long as you had fun in the end.
Oh, I mean, they got they had plenty of chances to get their thrills. And they got their thrills, I'd say, but once we, get our thrills, it's all, like, oh, you're dog shit, oh, you're not doing your job right, and all this. I mean, it's just people are just so salty whenever, something doesn't go their way.
Yep. I suggest getting there's a mask that makes your hair disappear, so you can wear a hat. I think you showed it to me, actually.
Yeah, it's, I forget what mask it is, but all my hair goes away. I wish it, pushed your hair down to where it would fit in
I
hat.
also, yeah, but what you gonna do?
Yeah. So, what do you think about these pants?
That's fine. Like I said, as long as you have black pants and black boots, it's fine in my opinion. Oh, you have a baby now.
A what?
You had a baby.
I had a baby in your eyes?
Yeah, go back.
Oh,
you
there it
go.
is.
There's the baby.
How about that?
It's an advanced body armor.
Oh no, I was looking for a different holster. I was just gonna wear a drop down with this if that's in the policy. Is that in the policy? I don't know if a drop down fits around this one.
Oh my god, what the hell was that? Man, you males have so many options. It's kind of annoying.
Does this look alright with this outfit? This drop down
Yeah,
holster?
that looks fine.
Show me back 10.
I don't usually wear a vest, but I'll get one just in case I have it. I like wearing a
You
radio
don't need to
more.
wear a vest. As part of K9, I do require that you wear a vest.
Oh, it is required. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, because
Like, guess I'll just go with this. This look alright? Shit.
Motherfuckers out there flying like they ain't got no goddamn sense.
Yep. The way it is up here in Old Paleto Bay.
Yeah, I don't really come up here much, dog, so that shit has me shooketh, you know?
706, I'm gonna be 10-6 for a second in my head.
You good?
yeah. Apologies.
You're good. Is this alright?
Yep. This is perfect if you want it.
Works for me.
Yep, that looks fine.
Awesome.
Just make sure you have, yeah, you have a gun and a taser. Yeah, that's all you basically need. Man, I
Solid.
wish we had that vest for females.
Do you not? What all vests do y'all have? Just that one?
I have that one and another one with pink handcuffs that I will never be used in my life.
At least you got scissors on that one. I don't think we even got scissors on
Right.
ours. So you got one upside.
Yeah, that's to cut the criminals down.
To cut the criminals. Actually, I think we have a knife.
You
Looks
have
like
a knife?
looks like I have a knife. Look above my magazine to the far right. Looks like a knife right there.
Magazines. Hold on. Let me use my eyes.
Yeah, the right side of the vest, towards the E, next to the E.
Oh, I see that. That does look like a knife. Like in life handle at least.
Hmm. Pretty dope.
Yeah, and you even have a little camera. Look at you.
Full body cam.
I only have a radio, scissors, and a gun.
Couple
You
of
have a whole
pistol clips.
fucking. You have a whole fucking backpack on your thing.
A whole arsenal, it looks like, don't it?
Yeah.
Got IFAX. I need to fucking get IFAX actually now that I think about it, 'cause I'm out.
Yes, I. Hey, I saw Justin here just a moment ago.
Ooh.
Justin Fisher.
Nah, surely he was not up here.
Oh, he is, I bet you. I saw him, like, turning left over here at this alleyway.
Oh, that was some guy in fucking overalls. I don't know what the fuck's going on up here. This place is fucking popping off.
Sometimes.
Guy walked in the store and said, "Damn, I don't know what all these fucking people are doing speeding around Pluto Bay."
Because they can, because no one's gonna catch them over here.
It's almost as if the sheriff's station's not right down the road.
Because they're never here.
We're getting trailed by 2 cars right now.
That's scary.
I'll stop here at the sheriff's station and give me some IFAC.
Deadfall.
You been in here before?
The sheriff's office?
Yeah.
Okay. Briefly, not really, if I'm honest.
Pretty nice, honestly. It's like super condensed compared to Mission Row PD, but you know where everything's at.
Oh boy. Oh boy, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not getting baited today. I don't know how you roll, but if they're just gonna do that right past me, I have no hopes of catching them. You know, they can do like some kind of like minor infraction or whatever, but if it's that, then like, eh. But that's just how I roll personally. I don't know about you.
It depends on my mood, to be honest. On the circling back, you see that?
Yeah, I'm not in the mood for all that shit.
I mean, they can't do shit to us here anyways, so...
Oh God, no. But it's just what would you call it? Just a matter of it.
Yep.
There it is.
I need IFAX myself.
I give mine way to an officer who got shot yesterday. So I was completely out. Can't forget to get my 5 snipers while I'm in here either. Good thing I came by.
5 snipers.
Oh yeah. This station's pretty decent, to be honest.
Yep. Man, you look like the K9 commander, not me.
No, you look like the K9
You-
commander.
No, no, look at you. God
I'm just
damn
a
it.
rocking and a rolling.
I actually wanted you guys to have t-shirts, if I'm being honest. But they didn't let me do it. It told me it's too unprofessional.
Eh, it's whatever.
I don't like restricting people.
You
It's like a very big pet peeve of mine.
don't like respectful people or non-respectful?
Restricting.
Oh, restricting people. Sorry.
I don't like respecting people either. But yeah, I wanted you all to have like as many options as you can, but apparently it's too professional for you guys to have t-shirts constantly, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not worried about
The
it.
high powers that be told me no and I must obey.
That is true. Have to obey the chain.
Yep. Kinda like how they made us transport suspects now. Oh,
Look at
it's
that.
right next to us. Oh, there's the vehicle.
Or in the dead center of the street.
Oh, and he's running to his vehicle. It's not a vehicle.
What's up, man?
It's good.
Hey, you want to pull over for me real quick? I want
What's
to
up?
talk to you real quick.
For what?
Just want to talk to you. Just parking next to the parking meters. Don't worry about paying the meter.
Alright.
Thank you, boss.
I have the plate if I need it.
Did you lock it?
Yeah. It's on my gun radar, it's fine. You
609
wanna utilize the
traffic.
K9?
52. Black. 2-door. Skyline. Sounds one occupant. Both 32s. Yeah, we can, but I don't know if he's gonna fucking run off instantly or what.
We just tell him to exit the vehicle and turn off the engine. Oh, we do need 32 to look at that.
Do you want to call 32? Oh, look at this shit.
556 to 706. Could you please come down to Polito? We need 32.
Look at hell's got a fucking, you know,
I think he's in his head.
damn it. Hey, you can clear off, buddy. You can go ahead and clear off. Not the
My
driver,
fucking
not the driver, just the passenger. You can
Bro,
go
what
ahead
are you
and clear
doing?
off.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'll catch up with y'all.
Hey, I'm sending this shit to your dad.
You can go ahead and clear off, sir.
Okay, let me get the picture. I'm right here. Hey, your dad finna beat your ass when you get home. Fuck yeah.
Oh, sweet ride. Seriously?
Alright, how we doing today? I'm Master Trooper Jack Weber. Who am I speaking with?
Jack's Reaper.
Sorry?
Jack's Reaper.
You got an ID you can pass me? Jack's Reaper of 2 X's. Gotcha.
Sir.
DOB of April 1st, 1988. 1998, sorry.
Sir.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and order you out of the vehicle this time. So if you can step out for me. I'll give you the reason
Nah.
once you're out.
I don't, nah.
You don't want to You don't want to step out.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I got you. I got you. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna go. You guys find someone who...
You're gonna go after giving me your ID, like we can't just track you down. Essentially what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
You could go ahead and track me down. You ain't gotta catch me. I've heard this excuse before. Last time I got caught because I turned myself in. So you can do what you gotta do.
Oh,
I'ma
so you're
pull
that
up.
confident in yourself. You're just gonna give me your ID and just, you know, proceed down the road is what you're saying.
Basically, I mean, you can't seize nothing from me. Oh, no property.
I can't what, sorry?
You can't do nothing from me.
No, we can definitely take
Wait,
the car
we
if it's
can-
repeatedly used in pursuits. Yeah, I could definitely take this car.
You can take my car, right?
Most definitely if it's used in commissions of a crime, yeah. Sure could.
Alright.
I got your name right here.
Okay, that's a warrant for me.
You go left or right on the freeway.
He went to left, I didn't see him. I think he went left again. Okay, he's
Yeah, I see him up there, but I ain't gonna get him.
556 to 706. Goddamn bitches inside, I need to say so.
706, I'm
Said he was
back.
10-6.
There's a black skyline heading your way on the freeway, heading currently towards the city on the Great Ocean Highway. Black skyline occupant times 1 belonging to Jax. Oh, was it he?
No, it
Jack's
wasn't.
Reaper. or whatever.
That's gonna be the guy. Jack's Reaper.
10-4. If you see him spinning off the highway towards the city, please pull him over. Or at least try to.
10-4.
I mean, we can get more from regardless. We have both his plate and he gave an ID, so. Two
Yeah.
types of evidence. We can get a warrant for him playing in the city.
Got it going into the, just past me here. Got him clock 158. Passing mile marker F right now.
I'm only pushing 155.
Gonna be an active 1080. Passing by U-Tool. Continuing southbound past U-Tool.
I think
I'm
slow
gonna
as
put
shit.
photo on this car. I'm gonna put photo on this car.
First exit on the right, past U-Tool. Left-hand turn after the exit. Left-hand turn again, merging back onto northbound traffic, Sonora Freeway. Passing by U-Tool again.
Like a primary.
10-4.
You can pass.
Continuing northbound past mile marker F.
Fucking locals,
fucking
holy
close.
shit. I can't see him.
He kept on screaming.
Passing mile marker H. He's still northbound.
Do you have eyes on? Because I'm 10-0 with him. You must have hit a boost or something because I'm 10-0.
Probably had legal notification. Hey, over here, go to the moonshine.
706, I lost eyes.
Go to the homeless camp.
Hey, keep going towards Paleta, we'll check the homeless camp. Homeless place is clear. I'm gonna run this plate.
I did not hit that car on my eye.
Yeah, it returns to Jack's Reaper.
There's that guy right there. I might be waiting for him to come back up here.
Relocated the Skyline, southbound Sonora Freeway.
Damn, dude.
This vehicle. What'd you do?
May have had like a little ass headache.
Over here, keep that forward. Keep that forward.
Yeah, there's a repair bench behind the fire station. Or actually, there's one up here in the impound yard.
Stop. We are right by mile marker I, Sonora Freeway, southbound lanes of travel. Looks like a blue GTR.
Before we lost, so we're getting repaired, then we'll head that way.
I'm putting balloons.
Comes back to a Jet Striker. This was not the same car.
And for the X Reaper's car is like a darkish blue, maybe close to black.
It just passed me again. I got the right vehicle now. Southbound lanes of travel, Sonora Freeway.
I thought there was a bench back here, is there not? Oh, there it is, right there.
There should be.
There, I
Yeah.
see it. Are you north or south?
Southbound, he's flying. He either made a right into Sandy or continued southbound. I lost eyes.
Hope we can seize that vehicle, it'd be pretty nice.
Yeah, I lost eyes again. Not to mention Jet Striker's probably like, what the hell is going on?
We had a guy pull onto the stop when we were dealing with him using like some kind of green hypercar. Greenish black. Might have been the same one you had pulled over. He's sitting up here at the Toledo filling station. So I'm gonna sit up here for him. He heads back up this way. Actually 22 that the guy's gone. Are you putting the bolo out?
Yeah, I'm putting the ball out.
.706, I'm gonna be going 10-7. I'll be back in a few.
Pulling up to a shots fired in the next mile. You hear Delilah?
Yeah, what's up?
Got this car in front of us just sped out from a shots fired call.
We can just test it. What's about?
Vehicle comes back not registered.
Testing?
This is just to see if you have any gunshot, basically any gunpowder.
Alright, but you're not searching us, right?
No, this is just to
I don't care.
confirm that you were not involved in any shooting.
Here,
Yeah,
here,
I got
here.
you.
Test my finger.
Question.
Okay, thanks.
You can test me.
I do have a question though.
Go ahead, sir.
Would hunting show gunshot residue? Because I was hunting earlier.
If you shot a firearm in the
Yeah,
last,
okay,
I believe,
yeah.
15
You gonna find
minutes,
it on me. 'Cause I was hunting a little earlier before I came over this way.
You were hunting. What's your name, sir?
Did you see any?
My name is Brent Regal.
Brent Regal.
Yep.
Ready.
Like I said, we're just trying to get to Harmony.
Hey, for some reason I can't test this guy. If you want to go ahead and do it yourself.
I'll test.
I might be a little bit fucked up, How about you, sir? Do you consent?
Nah, I don't care. I ain't got no weapon.
Who said they were Brent Regal? Throw your hands up real quick.
I'm in the car.
You in the car? You work for DOT?
Yeah, I do.
we both do. Me
Yeah.
and him.
Like I said, trust me, I'm not getting in no trouble.
Nah.
We just trying to get to fucking Harmony, bro, so we can get a car and get back to the city.
It's
I'm
not
just glad
showing
we
you with
ain't
a
get
hunting
robbed.
license on record, sir.
You said what?
It's not showing you with a hunting license on record.
Did the city ever start issuing those out yet?
Yeah, because I was double checked another person and they actually do have them out, yes.
Oh, okay. If they got them out, I'll go get one. I just didn't know they were out.
If I'm not mistaken, BCSO issues them? Or LSCSO,
BCSO?
sorry. LSCSO,
By
I
the
mean.
way,
Yeah, I can go get one. That's not a problem.
sir, is this your vehicle?
This is a friend of ours vehicle who just was like, you can use it to get around, I guess. So.
Okay, do you have the registration to this vehicle?
No, I don't got nothing. I don't even got registration to my vehicle. Where do I get that from?
City Hall, I believe.
I've been down to City Hall. The only
No,
time
you
get
go
there is a
to
driver's
Flywheels.
license.
You
Flywheels?
gotta
You gotta go out to Flywheels.
There's a man to the right of Flywheels that will grant you all the insurance and registration.
Well, do you at least have a driver license on you?
Yeah, I got a driver's license.
Okay, would you mind showing it?
Wait. No, I do not have a driver's license. I
It's-
do have
it's
a
in
driver's
force.
license registered,
Yeah,
but I
he's in
don't
force.
actually have a driver's license. I recently had a hospital stay that kind of fucked that up. Haven't retrieved all of my information. But he's already checked my record and everything, so he knows I
How
have a
about
driver's
this?
license.
I'm willing to let you guys. I just need to JSON test you, sir, if you don't mind.
You gonna find it on me? I just told you that, but okay.
Yeah, we just need to confirm, and we'll just let you guys off as long as he drives.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Well, I mean, he just told you I got a driver's license. I just don't have the ID. He ran my name.
Yeah, but you need to physically know that he drives.
Okay, that's cool. I don't care. Go ahead.
This works this time because
Hopefully.
2102, be 1041,
Hope that's all
I'm
working.
just gonna take your words for it. Yes.
Yeah, like I said. Yeah, no. I believe in being honest. I'm actually working on getting my bar
Oh.
license.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know what the hell.
Well,
Is that one of y'all's buddies back there?
No,
Nope.
that ain't mine.
Nope.
Hey, bro, pick me up.
That's it.
Oh, you want me to pick you? Okay, cool. That's right. All right, thank you guys.
Yeah, y'all have a great day.
Be safe out here.
Thank
Keep the
you,
streets
too.
safe.
Thank you, too.
All right, let's roll to Harmony.
you see, in scenarios like this, I just couldn't be bothered to investigate it any further than actually necessary.
They could spin a good web, but not that good of a
Is
web.
that's them, isn't it? Jack's Ripper?
No,
Go
no.
forward.
Where?
It was, that's what it was.
In the car
Keep
with
going
them?
forward. 556 to 2102, you see that black Skyliner that you're pulling in
Oh
front
shit.
of?
I'm getting ready to catch up to him and check now.
It has a bolo on it.
In front of that, yeah, in front of the other car, yeah.
Nah, it's like a teal supercar.
The one in front of it, I believe, is the little vehicle we're looking for. Oh, that's assaulting.
I don't know why I can't mark it followed.
Just coming back your way. We're gonna be heading back up towards Toledo Bay. Up, they stopped.
We just need to confirm that it isn't Jack's Reaper inside that car. Can you come back, please?
055.
I'm gonna step out, sure. Stay in the middle.
That's 10-4 on Jack's Reaper. Car right there.
I have to go in my head. I really apologize. Can you take over?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
So, Jack's Reaper, we went to a drug haul right down the street earlier, and he gave us his ID, and he was in a black Skyline then. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave now. He decided to leave and leave us on like a little chase, but his car's... Pull him over. It's an 11, two-door, gray with a red print stripe. Skyline appears to be one occupant, 132 on scene. Oh my god. This guy's up this dude's ass in front of him. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. And what, I mean, like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell that supercar to get out of here.
Yeah.
Park up the road.
Pull over, sir. He just hit the NOS on me. We're gonna be active 1080.
Hey, I'm sorry, but I have to go. I'm just gonna leave the vehicle in your hands, okay?
Sounds good. Catch you later.
Yep. Have fun with the 1080 with Jax.
Not to fucking disregard him and just ignore his ass.
You could put out a warrant on him if you like. Maybe
Probably
nothing
will.
else.
I'll get his car seized while I'm at it.
Yeah, put him away for a couple months.
Good
Anyways,
chance that he's probably
bye.
taken off up to Harmony Autos.
Yeah, 10-4, I'm just gonna disregard him. This is like the third time we've had him flee from us, so I'm just gonna put a warrant out and get that vehicle seized. I'm sick of this at this point.
10-4. It's a good possibility that his head popped back here too.
That was Delilah. She had to fly out.
10-4.
I'm gonna head into the city.
Yeah, 10-4, I'm gonna fill this out and get a warrant sent in.
Alright, sounds good.
Thank you, sir.
That Skyline and that green car both just passed me doing 190.
10-4, if you want to pursue, I'll back you up, but if not, I'm just gonna sit here and continue writing this report. I'll follow your lead.
Yeah, just go ahead and continue, right? It's not even a point at this, it's not even worth it.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll get that car seized anyways. I'm gonna apply for that as well in this report. He's continuously used in the commission of crime. That's enough for us to get it.
10 of them.
Six oh nine 2102.
Send it.
Do you know where I could find the warrant application in the emails?
Should be under like warrant requests, under like department info.
10-4.
Then you'll have like a search warrant form and then an arrest warrant form.
Copy. Thank you.
And then when you're done with that and you got everything filled out, just send me a link to it and then I can go over it and sign off on it for you if you need me to.
My command doesn't have to sign off on it. You can sign off on it.
Any high command officer can sign off on it.
Gotcha. I still gotta petition the judge about seeing if we can seize this vehicle or not, but if the warrant gets approved, hopefully we can deal with the vehicle thereafter. Must admit it now.
Yeah, you could put in there under like arrest warrant or search warrant. You can put in both and put like a search and seizure on his vehicle.
Yeah, 10-4. I made note of it in my incident report.
10-4.
I'm gonna be out ahead for a couple minutes to fill this out.
Sounds good.
Um, 609 2102 be advised. Or warrant request has been submitted.
10-4.
I'm gonna be nice, have it stationed. Go 10-7 for a little bit.
10-4. .2102 is going to be out with that gray and red in colors Nissan.
Six oh nine 10-7.
10-4.